What's up, you guys? It's your boy B-Date. I'm back for a little solo video, and we're here to talk about that crazy game last night. And it's gonna be a two-part video today. This first part I'm gonna do solo, and I'm just gonna talk about Damian Lillard and just all the things he accomplished in this first round series against the Oklahoma City Thunder. For my numbers, guys, I'm gonna start with what he averaged this series. He averaged 33 points a game, 6 assists a game, shot 48% from 3 and 46 from the field. A remarkable feat to shoot almost 50% from both 2 and 3. That's really crazy. He was a plus 55 in the series when he was on the floor in 5 games, so an average of plus 11 per game. Another really crazy stat. And then he caps it off, of course, with this. Caps it off with a walk-off series winner. Not only did he walk it off from 37 feet. Okay, that is him and literally one other person, maybe 2 other people on the planet. I would feel comfortable with them shooting that, and that's Stephen Curry, obviously, and James Harden. And then, of course, Damian Lillard. I don't think I would feel comfortable with anyone else just shooting that for game. One thing I want to talk about is just his resiliency as a player. Last year, he had a high of high moments in terms of being named to the All-NBA first team over guys like Steph and Russell. First time in his career, he was named to the All-NBA first team. And what does he do that postseason? He gets swept. Not only does he get swept, but he gets swept by, ironically, another 6 seed, and he only shot 35% from the field that series. He let Drew Holiday and Rajon Rondo eat his lunch completely, and he just played really bad. And I mean, we got on him. All the jokes came out about Drew Holiday basically being his father, yada yada yada. There was a bunch of stuff that came out to criticize him, and the way he responded this series against Russell Westbrook, who has had a healthy rivalry with him over the last couple of years, it was very impressive, and it was very necessary for Damian Lillard's current stature and where he ranks amongst players today, because there are a lot of conversations starting to be had about, did he surpass Kyrie? Did he surpass Russell? Is he the second best point guard if we're not counting James Harden as a point guard? Is he just second to Stephen Curry? A lot of talks happen, and that is because of the series he had. Now, I'm not going to go that far yet, because I need to see sustained success from him for me to put him over guys like Kyrie or Russell. But I will say he's a better playoff player than Russell Westbrook, and it just showed this series in particular, especially with them, the Trailblazers losing 4 games to OKC earlier in the season. They lost all their regular season games to them this year, and in terms of that can have a mental block on your team as well. But him as the leader, he kept those guys calm through adversity. When tensions were high, he was cool as can be. When the trash talking started getting spewed between the teams, he was more of a, let me just show you what I'm gonna do rather than tell you. And that's very respectable, man. I've been on this I don't like Lillard train for a while because of how much he used to whine about not getting recognition and stuff like that. But man, I've never had such a swing on how I felt about a player over one series. He's instantly made me go from kind of not liking him just because of how much he talks about not being rated where he needs to be, to honestly one of the guys on my list who is like super respected because of how he plays in pressure moments. Now, and like I said, The reason I can't put him over other guys like Kyrie or Russell is because I need to see that this series, not in terms of the numbers, but just the play he had, I need to see that sustained amongst, a few other series and over a few years even, because, everybody can have a great series. I need to see a couple of them. I need to see it for a couple years before I'm ready to put him over guys like Kyrie and Russell. And then the last thing that impressed me the most about Damian Lillard is just, even with him having this little rivalry with Russell and them going back and forth on the court, he seemed to understand it was more so the Portland Trailblazers versus the Thunder rather than Dame Lillard versus Russell Westbrook. And ultimately, that kept him calm, that kept him poised, that kept the team calm. When you see your leader panic, you tend to panic. When you see him calm, you tend to calm down and feed off of the leader's energy, And I thought that was really important for the Trailblazers, who had lost their last 10 playoff games. I thought it was really important for them to see their leader not be fazed by the moment, not be fazed by an opponent, but simply just respond with his game. And I think that's very important, and it's something that a lot of, fringe superstars need to learn, and just, they can learn a lot from Damian Lillard from this series. It was very impressive showing, and overall, just he's moved up my list, man. He's a bad man, and right now I think I would have him probably right here neck and neck with Kyrie in terms of where he stands. Like I said, I just need to see you sustain that for a year or more, and I'll be ready to move you over Kyrie or move you over Russell. But for right now, having a day to sleep on it and not being in that prisoner of the moment type of mindset, I can give a better opinion and a better analysis of what I saw from him in the series. With that being said, man, Portland moves on to the second round, where they'll play either the Nuggets or the Spurs. Nuggets are up 3-2 right now, so it's looking like them, but you never know with Popovich. But yes, you guys stay tuned for the second video coming out tonight. I'm going to have my boy Bailey with me, and we're going to talk about the OKC side of this series and basically where they need to be and what they need to be doing moving forward to get out of that first round without KD. It's been Swing the Rock. It's been your boy B Date. Y'all give me a subscription, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the love always.